I thought I'd start the vlog filming a little, doing my makeup clip while I talk some about some books I'm reading / listening to, really just two. But one that I'm listening to is Belle Burden's Strangers, which I feel like everyone's talking about. I'm using the Laura Mercier powder, and before that I applied the NARS Pure Radiant Tinted Moisturizer. I'm so out of it today. But yeah, so I always put powder on because, yeah, you can tell I'm probably sweaty. I just took a shower in here and I got powder all over my shirt. I'm wearing this new shirt. I'm like, I do not know what to wear with my, I don't know. Nothing feels right. And whenever I put this on, I was like, wow, this looks like something my grandma from Idaho, who had 11 kids, would wear in my memory. Okay, I'm doing the Too Faced Milk Chocolate Brown Bronzer, just really quick in those areas. And then, yeah, the Belle Burden Strangers is, I don't know, it's kind of weird. It's not really, first of all, it's really scary, like as a person who's married. If you've read it, you know. But also, I just don't love the way it's written. This is a Westman Atelier Couchette. Well, it's Baby Cheeks Blush Stick and the color Couchette. Yeah, the way it's written is really weird. It's very like straightforward. These are the facts. And it feels a little like she's exploiting her family status and her like life as part of the, you know, high society of New York City, and like she's using that as kind of a pull, or, you know, as a way to get people to listen. And the actual story is just kind of like told in a very matter-of-fact way. I'm sharpening this real quick. This is Charlotte Tilbury, yeah, brown, I don't know. It's some brown and gold. It's gold on this end, but I always just use this end. My Gen Z sister, Lauren, who was in the travel vlog, she told me that she doesn't know what all the black eyeliner is about, like that millennials wear. So I guess I'm gonna try to stop using as much black eyeliner, but I still love it. So I will definitely still use it some, but instead I'm trying to do like a brown kind of smoky eye thing. But yeah, so yeah, Belle Burden Strangers, I'm not that far in, and I'm listening to it, which is fun. I haven't listened to a book for a long time, and I need something to listen to sometimes, so it's nice. But and then I'm also reading The Sea, weird name, right, by Iris Murdoch, who I love. I've also read The Belle by her, and I guess that's all, but I really loved The Belle, and I've always wanted to read something else by her. And it's the book that I've been reading like this whole year, which is so embarrassing, but I just have not been reading a lot. In my defense, I had a baby at the beginning of the year, and I've just been like letting myself be, you know, in survival mode. Not reading a lot, not doing too much besides here and there. And also, it's a very long book. I think it's like 500 pages. I always do this. I always get myself into like really long books. Oh man, I'm sweating through my hair. Yeah. Again, I don't know what to do with my hair. I think I like it this length, but it doesn't really matter if I do. It is this length, so I'm dealing with it. But yeah, I just used this, what I talked about in the last vlog, and I blow dried it in some. Another reason I'm so hot, blow drying. And yeah, and now I got this to style my bangs, but honestly I feel like it is not working very well. It's a dry shampoo paste, and people say like, oh, you can use it in your bangs and then it will make your bangs stay how you want, because I feel like that's a big problem with my bangs. So yeah, I'm just gonna try it. I'll put it in there, kind of. Maybe this is not a good idea since I'm a little sweaty. But like ideally, my bangs would sit like this. Hold on. Like this. Or actually, no, not even like that. I don't know. Anyway, just hang in my... Maybe I need to cut them. But anyway, yeah. So I'm going to keep using that spray to lighten it. And then I have some purple shampoo. Actually, a really nice one. The Carousels, like really fancy brand. I've had it for like... I've had these same 2 bottles for like over a year. I hardly ever use it, but I feel like I need to use it. But anyway, yeah, so those are my book updates. I'll let you know when I finish Strangers and what I think about it. I think it's gonna be really good. I mean, it's good enough that I want to keep listening to it, definitely. And I keep thinking about it and I'm kind of hooked. But it's, you know, it's almost like I said, it feels exploitative. It feels like you're reading a tabloid type thing, even though it's in her own words. And she's actually reading the audiobook. And I don't know, it feels like almost like the desire to know what happened is like this nosy feeling, not necessarily like an attachment to either character. It's you know, her or her husband or anyone in the book, but ex-husband. But yeah, it's more just like a nosiness. Anyway, oh, by the way, that's basically all I do on my makeup. I guess I'm done. I'm just trying to finish up catching up. I sometimes use this, which I know this is super viral. I love it. It's called Whimsical. Well, the color is Whimsical. It's the Wonder Skin. I guess I'll do it on camera, even though it's so embarrassing. But I'll, like, when other people do it, sometimes I just do that, like, to get it on both lips. I've seen people like peel it off. Yikes. But I have never done that. I just like wipe it off. And I don't know, I feel like every time I try to peel it off, it just turns really messy and weird. And it does not work. So that kind of stains my lips a little. Some other updates are, I just found out one of my sisters, I feel like I've been having so many visitors and stuff and trips, and it's amazing. It's mainly because of the new baby. But yeah, ooh, I need to go. He's really weak. But yeah, one of my sisters will be coming in like a week or less than a week. And then, yeah, we're so excited about that. And then we're also, having our neighbors over. The neighbors live right next door, over for dinner on Friday, and I'm really excited because she just had a baby, so it'll be our first time having them over with the new baby. And I honestly have not really heard too much about how she's doing. Like, I've been kind of in touch like here and there, but this will be a big catch up and hear how everything's going. Being parents, it's their first child. And yeah, I'm really excited. She has a huge support system here. Like, she's from here, her parents live here, her in-laws, everyone in her family lives here. So I feel like I kind of fell to the wayside a little bit, which is to be expected. But also I have been very busy and less available since I just had a baby not too long ago. But yeah, so I'm very excited to have them over for dinner. And another thing that's going on is yeah, just my sister coming, and we've been really enjoying the backyard, sitting out there as much as possible. So that's an update. And yeah, I hope I will get some more clips later this week. Bye. I thought I'd come here and close out the vlog and kind of talk about some of the things I showed. We had a great time last night having our friends over and our neighbors and friends, and they're doing really well. Their baby's so cute and very small. I think he's about 7 weeks old, and it's so crazy to think that Frank was just that size and to see how different he is compared to the newborn baby, even though it still in my mind seems like he's a newborn. I finished Strangers since filming that, like finished listening to it, and yeah, I don't think I like it. It's really, I don't know, I guess I could talk more about it. It just seemed very, I don't think I really like the way she writes. I feel like it's very boring, and like, yeah, she's just using kind of her privilege to publish this book and get attention. But I don't know if she were not who she is and part of the world she's in, I don't know if it would have gotten so much attention, in my opinion. And I just feel like she is kind of playing the victim a lot, which I know she is a victim in a lot of ways, and I don't know, I'm kind of still trying to figure out what I think about the whole thing. But either way, whatever, not my favorite book. I like books that explore the inner world more, and I feel like she just kind of, in very plain words, stated how she was feeling, but didn't really go too deep into anything. And I just thought it was kind of a surface level kind of, I don't know, it just felt a little empty and not very convincing, like a lot of her thoughts. But anyway, and yeah, and now that I've finished that, I'm gonna get back to working on the Sea, which I didn't really talk that much about, but it's basically about a man exploring his past loves, his past romances. He's single, and I think in his 50s, and he's just kind of, in the book he goes through, it's written like a journal kind of, and he's going through his history with women, and there's this one that he, from his past, that he could never get over, that he sees as the one who got away, his true love. And then he discovers randomly that this past love is living in the town that he lives in, and it feels like a sign, and he tries to reconnect with her and discovers she's in an unhappy marriage and decides to try to save her, but it all seems to be going really badly. And I don't know, it sounds silly, and it is kind of surprising compared to the Belle, the other book that I've read by her, which felt, I don't know, just like the plot wasn't so silly. But yeah, it's still good. It's pretty well, it's very well written, and I'm enjoying it. But yeah, so we had fun hosting our neighbors. It all went well. My husband grilled burgers, and I made that fruit dessert with my daughter that I showed. It was so simple. I usually try to make like elaborate desserts and lots of baking and everything, but this was like the opposite. It was so simple. It was just like whipped cream and graham crackers with layers of fruit, and it actually turned out so delicious and so easy, and my daughter got to help, so it was fun. And I'm glad I chose something so simple. And then the coleslaw was really good. Our neighbors do not like coleslaw apparently, so that was a bit of a fail. But my husband and I love coleslaw, and so we ate a lot of it. And then, yeah, everything turned out good. And it was just so nice to host and to chat with them. And then another thing that I showed a lot of was just, we have been really enjoying our backyard. It feels so magical and private back there, and this vision has taken like years to come to pass, you know, like we have built the fence, and then, you know, have been slowly working on every little thing. And well, we didn't build a fence, we had the fence built. And yeah, it's slowly becoming exactly what we would like, which is a peaceful little retreat. And yeah, so tomorrow is Father's Day. We have a lot of gifts for my husband that we'll be giving him, and then I think we'll just kind of be relaxing at home, and I'm excited about that. And also the fabric came that I need to finish Gwen's outfit that I'm sewing, so we'll be working on that. And then, yeah, since the clip that I filmed, I trimmed my bangs, which I talked about, so I hope that looks okay. And then I have also gone back to black eyeliner, at least temporarily. Yeah, millennials can have their black eyeliner. That's what I tell myself. We love it. And yeah, and everything's been really peaceful. Oh, and I also got a new skirt, which I'll show a clip of. I'm very excited. I've wanted a long white skirt for summer. I feel like it's so versatile and I can dress it up or down, and it's got a very elastic waist, so it's very comfortable, and so I'm really excited about that. It's from a company called Sonderhaus Studios, which my sister actually used to work for them back whenever they were pretty small and she was in college, so it's pretty cool. I feel like they've blown up a lot, and I've seen a lot of people talk about them, like influencers and stuff, so I'm excited to have my first thing from them, and it is beautiful. It's really beautiful, and I'm impressed with the quality. And I looked at a lot from a lot of different brands, and this one was on sale, and it was a little cheaper than some of the other ones I really wanted, so I'm really happy I went with this one because I feel like the quality is probably as good as I could get anywhere. And yeah, so thank you for watching, and I will see you next week. Bye.